I was showing James another episode of South Park.
Does he like it?
He loves South Park.
Okay.
He loves it, and I have to selectively show him. Like I found a subreddit which breaks down all like the plots, the PG-13 episodes, ones that are like safe, what they because there's certain things I just don't want him to. I just want to explain what abortions are yet.
Yeah.
So I had to stop the Critter Christmas one halfway through. Even though the first half it's so fucking funny, dude. For kids, it's like particularly really funny and dark, and then they go, it's like, yeah, we got to give him an abortion, and then. I'm
African American birth control.
Yeah, I can't. I can't explain abortion yet. It's just too much. It's too much.
That's only if you go by what Planned Parenthood was designed for.
Black condoms.
I'm trying to remember what the episode was. I forget the episode, but they're all telling jokes. It's the Last of the Mexicans. And so they're playing Mexicans versus Texans. And
shout out Texas, dude.
Butters gets lost and gets taken in by a family because they think he's really Mexican.
Mexicano.
But they're telling like just jokes to each other.
Yeah.
And it was just a great. Dude, my son laughed so fucking hard at this. They were telling it to each other. So the joke is, why do girls wear makeup and perfume?
Because they're ugly and they stink.
Yeah. It's just such a great little boy joke. Like I know James literally went. He's going to tell everybody that can hear this joke for days. It's such a great little boy joke that's not even that fucking like not even that offensive. It's just delightful.
Yeah, it's very delightful. He'll probably tell his teacher and get in trouble.
It's a good one. It's fucking solid,
man. South Park Rules new season coming out soon.
I don't really watch the latest seasons. I've only
the movies on Paramount Plus are very rewarding.
Stellar.
Yeah.
I guess they're streaming events. They're movies.
Yeah. Are they appropriate to show James? My life now. When you have a child, your life is
definitely not the Prime one.
Yeah, you can show him the streaming wars for sure.
Yeah, definitely not the Prime one. The Prime one, Randy has his dick out the entire movie.
I don't mind him seeing dicks.
He's pouring Prime soda on his dick.
Yeah, he starts an OnlyFans. There's so many South dude. Randy bouncing when everyone microwaved their balls so they could get weed cards. Him bouncing down the street on his balls saying Buffalo Soldier is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
It really is. The show does hold up in a massive way.
Never misses.
Family Guy does not hold up.
I wish I could bounce on my balls.
Why do you say that?
Old Family Guy is just sort of like, dude, the joke is literally always, it's just so simple and basic. And honestly, South Park kind of ruined Family Guy.
It gave you the formula, and now every time you see a Family Guy joke, you do the math in your head, and you're like, that reminds me of the time, and it's random thing at random time. And there can be funny, but once you see how the sausage is made, it's a little
It's also
less.
just like a lot of like, it just whatever it is, like it didn't... It just doesn't hit the same way. When I loved Family Guy when it first came out. I really loved it. And it's just not as clever as it could be, maybe. Like, South Park is so clever. Rick and Morty is so clever.
So South Park and The Simpsons have character development.
Yeah.
When something happens, even though it's, Kenny comes back or whatever, every time, like, people stay that way. Like, when Lisa on The Simpsons became a vegetarian, she wasn't eating hot dogs the next week.
Yeah.
Then that became part of the show. Lisa's a vegetarian. Family Guy is like a hard reset.
Yeah.
And nobody learns anything and nobody changes.
It's like a cartoon. They're like a adult.
It's the difference between a sitcom and a cartoon.
Yeah. I think South Park and they did get preachy for a while. They had a few seasons where it got a little, but I you know what I didn't like? I didn't like when South Park was, and I don't know if they still might do this. They would follow the same plot line throughout the season. So it was a continuation. When I saw that with like the vice principal or the principal,
PC principal.
Whatever it was, that format change, it was such a hard format change because it wasn't gradual for me. I hadn't watched it in years, and then I tried to start watching it, and I was like, all right, I got the PC principal joke. I'm done with that joke. I wanted to move on to the next thing. I didn't need that to be a recurring theme that kept on coming up.
You see the PC Babies episode?
Yes, that was hilarious.
Pretty good episode.
I'm trying to be critical, but that was fucking objectively
you got me.
hilarious.